I'm pretty sure that the bleeding will kill when as soon as she does her buff. I don't know. Oh, what she fully... Oh, she... Oh. Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to try out Rogue Lords, and it's a super dark roguelite where you play as the devil and trying to reclaim, you know, your evil kingdom and stuff like that. And it's a game that we actually checked out previously, the demo for, and it's coming out today, so I wanted to try it out and give my first impressions of the full launch of the game. I was given a review copy of the game in order to, you know, make a video for you guys. Never let that, you know, influence by, you know, videos or anything, just like staying transparent. And we actually went ahead and played the tutorial. It took about 30 minutes, but it was exactly what we played in the Steam, you know, Next Fest. So I'm gonna just do a good job at explaining how to play the game, because I didn't want to show you guys, you know, the entire kind of tutorial and stuff like that. So we're supposed to click here, and this is the first real mission, because the first one was just a tutorial. We pretty much got defeated by the main guys, and now we're having to retry again, and that's kind of been the story of the tutorial. So I didn't want to bore you guys with that. I wanted to get in, so cut from the creature of the same name drives out all inspiration from anyone who enters into contact with it. It is thus an object that humans consider to be cursed, and they do not keep it for long. Finding it will not be easy. My informers on Earth heard talk of a poet lacking inspiration who had received a visit from the Sancta Lumen, and that's a religion apparently that's helping the kind of like vampire hunters or demon hunters, whatever. And so we get to choose 3 disciples here that are working for us as the devil. We only have 3 unlocked, so, excuse me, we're going to have Dracula, Bloody Mary, and the Headless Horseman. And apparently, just it's kind of, you know, base difficulty or whatever. So we're going to just jump into it here. We're gonna just jump into it. But overall, this game is like really, really polished. So this is our kind of map here. This is a lot of different, holy cow, a lot of different options that we you know, can potentially have. First thing first, we got to go to the Worm-Eaten Shack. It's kind of like a story thing here.
My disciples go to the home of a poet suffering from creative impotence. Apparently, this insignificant individual had received a visit from the Sancta Lumen, an occurrence that immediately aroused our interest.
Oh.
Hoping to find here the point of departure in their quest for the Claw of Geryon, they enter the rundown hut and find a young man ferociously tearing up pages covered in crossings out. He unquestionably bears the mark of Geryon. He tells us how men of the Sancta Lumen suddenly burst in, took the claw, and immediately left for the town of Pere.
So that's what we're looking for, I guess.
Where my disciples will go.
So that's kind of the story of the mission that we're sort of on right now.
I defile, I corrupt, I pervert.
So the following effects will affect the zones situated in one night. So if we go to the left area, upon arrival in this zone, you'll receive 60 souls. In the middle one, double the number of souls to be 1, or in the right one, upon arrival, the devil receives 10 essence and max essence. Okay, 60 souls sounds pretty good. So I think we're gonna go far left. We're gonna go far left here. It seems to be a pretty decent play here. So our kind of things, our terror goes on.
Finally,
we get 60 souls, which is kind of like the currency here. And we're gonna have a combat in an isolated farm. So we get to choose what we want. We could either have terror effect in 3 nights, we get souls, or we could gain skills, which I'm gonna do that, and we'll definitely kind of show you why here in a second. But this is how the combat works here. So it's like Slay the Spire, where we get to actually like see what they're gonna do. So this guy is going to apparently do 1 damage times 2 to everyone, and we have 5 mana to spend, right? And everyone has their own little abilities. They all cost different mana costs or whatever. And also everyone has a special kind of recharge ability, because when we use their ability, we can't use it anymore. It's not allowed unless we recharge them. And so like this just recharges all of his skills. This one just recharges all of the skills. Oh, this actually recharges everyone's skills. That's interesting. He just recharges his own, but then like Bloody Mary actually has something interesting. She places a cursed mirror on the target, which would only really work if, actually, you know what, we'll show it right now. So even though we don't need to recharge right now, we're gonna do it just to show off what this mirror does. So you place the mirror, and it duplicates when she attacks someone. So say we do 7 to 12 HP, we're gonna hit that, and it's gonna actually happen twice. The mirror repeats it. There's 2 different types of health. You have your like health, and you have like your mental health or whatever. So obviously whatever gets lower first. Reduce the appending attack by 2. You know what? We'll do that. That way you don't do any damage to anyone. That seems to be like a good idea. So we ran out of mana or whatever, so we're gonna end our turn. It's obviously gonna do no damage. Don't really care. And let's see here. Well, you know what? Oh, see, this is actually where inflict. Okay, well, let's do that multiple times. Happens. So when you get them to low health, you have to do 1 more attack to finally finish them off. So we'll just simple attack, a little bit of damage, doesn't matter, and we get it. And the animations in this game are like absolutely sick. Like they're actually doing their attacks and stuff. Let's see. So I think I really want to focus on Bloody Mary and get more skills, because how it works here is I already have the stabbing skill, right? But I'm gonna get a second stabbing skill, and it's almost like an auto chess game in a little bit. If we get 3 of the same skill, they upgrade into like the second, version level of that skill. And if you somehow, get 3 more, I don't know how it works. Maybe you have to get 3 level 2s or something. It'll upgrade to like the final version of it. So we'll go ahead and get that. So now we can either go to, I don't know, let's see here. Grim Reaper, sell your souls to the Grim Reaper in exchange for souls and relics, or we could do random. You know what, let's go to the left. Let's go to the left. We got a bunch of souls, so we might as well, right? We might as well.
Many humans lie
Grim Reaper,
dead
let's
among
go.
the roots of these trees.
Okay.
I might like this place.
So what you can pretty much do here is he sells 3 different like passives or whatever. And apparently some of them can only go on certain people. But you can either buy more skills for people. So as an example, say we buy stabbing. Let's go ahead and show this. We're gonna buy, this is our 3rd stabbing, so they combine into like the level 2 version. So definitely I wanna do that. I think that's a good use. And every time you do that, you get like a special version of like another thing or something. So, 7 years bad luck. All enemies, we're going to do the SP, which I don't know. I think we kind of just want to do full-on damage. So let's get this one. This one's actually going to apply bleeding as well. So we're going to get that. We have 54. This thing is interesting. You pretty much like lose an ability, but the next time you see the Grim Reaper, it'll actually be upgraded. So let's go do that. And I think we're going to do that for... this guy has a really cool power where he kind of makes himself like taunted, because he's our tank. So it's going to allow him to, everyone taunt him, and he's going to gain shell, which reduces the damage. So I think I want to upgrade that. We're not going to be able to use it, which is going to be a little bit scary, but next time we see him, that'll be upgraded, and that's all we can really afford, so we'll go ahead and quit out. So we kind of have a nice little like boost in power here, and let's go do an elite combat. Let's go do an elite combat. Oh, I guess I got to walk around. So I gotta walk around here. I can't just, like, I literally have to, oh, it's like a freaking maze here. What is this? Do I have to figure out how to get to the elite combat? There we go. I was like, okay, let's do this here. Oh.
This manor is replete with ghosts.
This is an elite zone. Elites are formidable adversaries with powers much greater than those. Okay, defeating them earns us a relic. So apparently there's a secondary thing in this area. So we'll do that. It's an event. We choose a disciple to pass a social test and receive the associated traits. At least these characteristics can be encountered: temptation and scare. So what are my scare? Scare and temptation. It's 3 and 5, 6 and 2. I think I'm gonna just do this. Max health points. What would I get out of it? Stealth. I don't know what a lot of these stats are. So these are the potentials for winning here. You know what? Let's actually do him, because that's going to get us a lot more of his health and max spiritual. So if he's our tank, seems to be a decent plan, right? It said that the blacksmith in Worm-Eaten Shack makes weapons for demon hunters. It's time to pay him a visit. I guess we can supposedly click this to get more info. The weapons exposed on the racks aren't nearly as imaginative as the ones used during the war. Pieces made humans soft. You need to re-inject some cruelty into their weapons. The blacksmith is hard at work at the forge and hasn't yet noticed Headless Horseman's presence. So we can either destroy the forge, curse the weapons, pressure the blacksmith to betray the demon hunters, which is really hard because it requires our temptation. We can terrorize the blacksmith, and also this is something I was waiting to show you guys, but we can go into devil mode because we're technically the devil, and devil mode allows you to literally cheat the game. So this is our main overall health, right? So if we go into devil mode, we can literally cheat. So this was at 80%. No, let's make this a 100% chance, right? So it's gonna cost us 5 of our max HP, but you know, it's kind of guaranteeing that. So we're gonna approve that. So we lost 5 of our max HP, but we cheated the game. So now we can just terrorize the blacksmith, easy peasy. It's 100%. Headless Horseman uses the perpetual fire in the forge to torture the blacksmith. The blacksmith renounces all dignity and reveals everything he knows about the demon hunters. His screams echo through the town. Satisfied with his work, your disciple abandons his body in plain sight. That should make the humans think twice about allying with your enemies.
Fear me once again.
So our influence is growing. So now if we go to the left one, we'll get 60 souls. Middle one, if we sacrifice a skill, you'll get 2 new slots instead of just 1. And upon arrival in the zone, you discover a trait for one of your disciples. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. And apparently Bloody Mary really liked that. So she actually gained some stats there or whatever. And he obviously got a bunch of them there, so easy peasy. Okay, well, let's go do our elite combat here. Let's go see what this elite fight is about.
I'm terribly sorry, but it's
oh, that's creepy. But you would think these things would be like helping me. Also, devil mode, you can literally cheat. Like, I see that this guy has a protection thing. I could literally give that to our main guy and it would cost 5. Or I could lower, what if I lowered everyone's health down to literally, I could literally just kill everyone right now. I'm not going to because I don't need to, but like you can cheat just fully in this game. It's very, very interesting and I like that. So, okay, what do we got here? Everyone is doing that spiritual type damage here. Each time the holder is healed, reduce the disciples max HP by 2. Oh. Okay. So what we're gonna do here, I think, is we're gonna do some mirror shenanigans. We're going to cursed mirror on the tortured soul, because that's the one with a lot of health. And we're gonna hopefully kill the Hierophant. Come on. There we go, 16 damage is just what we needed. And we're gonna use this guy. We're gonna do 3 to 8 damage. Finish that guy off, easy peasy. He was the one doing most of this damage here, so we'll end our turn. Go ahead and do your 8 damage, I don't really care. He got a shell, reduces damage suffered by 4. And what did we get? We got migraine, minus 10 SP inflicted by skills. Not really going for that, so I'm okay with that. Oh, did he get rid of the... Oh no, the mirror's right there. Okay, so we want to use Bloody Mary. You can recharge skills in devil mode. I don't really care, I know I can. So I guess what? It's saying, oh, recharge the skill. So 3 to recharge it. That's good to know. But I don't really feel like the need to do that. I'm going to do some bleeding here. A lot of damage. It's going to hit that. We're getting the bleeding on there. And you're taking a lot of damage, but that doesn't really matter because I think we regenerate them all. So we're going to... Oh, that's actually not going to do any damage because of the... yeah, that was pretty bad. Reduce the impending attack by 2. We'll go ahead and do that because that hits both. So that's going to lower everything. So not really taking much damage. Oh, that bleed. Holy cow. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and use recharge all of Disciple's skills. So it recharges his... Oh, wait. Oh, it's pick 1. Okay, well... I guess we'll use him to recharge her stuff.
What game are we playing?
And then we can do crazy stuff like this, because yeah, that mirror is absurd. That mirror is absurd. We'll do that. Oh, that costs 2. Oh. You're taking a lot of damage here. So. We need something that's just 1 mana. Apply 2 vampirism. Okay, well, yeah, we need something that's... You know what, we'll just do that. We'll do that thing again, because we have the mirror, make them do less damage. I think we're fine, but might as well Be nice. Oh, so that thing died to the bleed. We had enough bleed. Sweet. Now you got all the bleed here. So now we can just go, we can go big or go home here. So what is this? Vampirism. We're gonna deal more damage, and each time the holder inflicts physical damage, they heal themselves. Steal damage. 7 to 12 and bleed. We'll do that. Steal 9 to 14 HP. Oh, it actually does both. I love the voice. This is voice acting. It's pretty good. Inflict 11 to 16 bleeding. So it'll die to the bleeding here. It's vulnerable, obviously. Oh, maybe the bleeding did it immediately. But hey, that was a pretty easy elite fight. I mean, I know it was like one of the first one. So we get to choose for her +1 max AP, double damage suffered by the holder. Oh, that's actually pretty good though. Each time the 3 disciples play in a turn, +2 damage for the rest of combat, or when an enemy dies, it applies its weakness and controls. You know what? I'm gonna do Cursed Helmet. I think that's fine, because we can protect her, and I really want her to be like our main kind of sort of damage dealer. Which actually, disciples. I think I actually want to make. I don't know what setting the leader as. Maybe makes him in the middle. Maybe I should keep that because he's our tank. Also, you can look at all of like the ways that we can cheat, you know, with the devil powers or whatever. Many stone markers bearing the Sanctual Lumen symbol have been planted along the road. Your disciples can feel the strong influence. So humanity is rising against us. Situated in 5 nights, the price of each article increases by 10% to 30%. Okay. That's up there, apparently. So once we pass that thing high up there, that's gonna happen. So what? We have a big old event here, I guess, in this main city. Let's see. This would give him more health. This would give him. What is ruse? I don't know what ruse is. Probably just a random stat here. Oh, this would bump our physical damage up with her. Let's do that. So we're gonna bring her on this event here. You feel the presence of a tormented soul in the street of Fairtown. As they enter the city, your disciples are confronted by a woman who threatens them with a sword. I'm going to have to kill you, but please understand that it's nothing personal. I need your hearts to cure my family of the White Plague. I do apologize. Despite her bravado, her hands tremble on the sword's hilt. With a stance like that, she won't hurt a fly. If she wants to kill someone, you'll have to teach her some technique. The mortal is shaking like a leaf, but you can read the determination in her eyes. She'll attack any second. Bloody Mary only has a few seconds to act. Teach her the art of bloodshed. How much would it to cheat here? You know what? Let's make it to 70%. 5. Teach her the art of bloodshed. Come on. Oh, he failed. So that was waste. While pouring her mortars know how into the mortal minds, Bloody Mary accidentally gives her information that will allow her to harm your disciples. The human attacks Bloody Mary without hesitation, taking her by surprise. Bloody Mary makes a brutal retaliation that easily finishes off the insolent mortal, but it's too late. She is already wounded. So we lost 3 scare because we got mocked. You're pathetic, good for nothing. You might be better than me at magic, but do you think you'll be able to stop from my mirror? So he lost -2. That was oh my gosh. Lost a lot of stats. So maybe I should have just got it to 100%, I guess. At least apparently we still got the buff there though. Huh. It does suck though. Does suck.
This rat hole isn't worthy.
This is an abandoned shack, an elite fight. Let's do this, another elite fight.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
What is this? Each time a combatant receives healing. Oh, so yeah, we have just another AP there. That's awesome. Each time a combatant receives healing, all enemies earn +1 damage in the same element. Is that just a passive overall? That's interesting. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna immediately mirror on the Admiral. 15 to 22, which we have to hit one of these because yeah, Bloodthirsty, they can only be targeted with the lowest HP. So we're gonna do that. It did not kill her, unfortunately. So I guess we'll do that. That should finish her off. Oh no, they had the shield. Crap. Crap, okay. I keep forgetting about the shield. Oh, they silenced her. What? Cannot inflict statuses. That's fine. I still have the mirror here. 12 to 17 HP. You know what? It's still worth it. Still worth it, even though we're not doing bleeding. So now we can just real easily 3 to 8 damage.
You're going to love it.
And 22. I don't have his bravado. What, you're dealing the 11 to us? What? How am I getting 22 damage on me? You're only doing 11 to me, right? Preparing to steal 11. Why? Silence? Yeah, why am I taking 22? And I can't, like, tank it.
What game are we playing?
Still 9 to 14. Reduce the attack. 14. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna just... Bleeding. I think that's all I can do here. Oh, and oh yeah, this guy, he needs to, each time the Headless Horseman suffers damage, he increases the charge by 1 of his bitterness. I can't use that until he gets bitter. We're gonna go ahead and just... 1, reduce the impending attack. I guess we'll do it on her? So now I'm only taking 18. I'm so confused as why I'm taking 18 when I'm only supposedly taking 9. Oh, the holder's base damage are reduced. No, yeah, I don't know how that works. So let's see, 9, 13. So we're vulnerable now if we were to take any more of that damage. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, either way.
What game are we playing?
We're gonna go ahead and rally. So that, oh yeah, that literally does everyone's. That's pretty good. So we're gonna do this. That way, 2 hits. That's actually really good because it does that. Then we're going to 15 to 22. He's gonna heal up apparently. That's okay. He's gaining more physical damage. So now we just 12 to 17. I love the freaking animations in this game. Vulnerable, there we go. Easy peasy.
Have a chance.
Easy peasy. And now what? We're gonna get another thing. Each time an enemy dies. Ooh. The horseman receives 4 bitterness. Each time the Headless Horseman receives protection, gain 2 extra charges. Each time he uses his recharge, Dracula gains 2 damage for this turn. Per skill he You know, I'm gonna do the horseman receiving more bitterness. So that way we can actually use his abilities. Seems pretty good. So we have another book chapter here.
My disciples enter Pere. They approach the main square, from where they can hear loud voices. Residents are shouting a name, hope etched on their faces. Caleb, Caleb. The Sanctua Lumen is there, and among them a man holding the claw of Geryon in his bare hand. He raises the claw, and the townsfolk go silent. With a sweeping movement, he brings the artifact down upon his arm. No blood flows from the deep gash. A respectful murmur is heard. The wound closes. He speaks. Serve the Sanctua Lumen, and you will be rewarded. I immediately understand the true nature of this Caleb. He is an imitation human. I reveal to my disciples the existence of a puppeteer specialized in automaton who once made a pact with me. They will find him in the town of Capellion.
Oh, so what? That guy's not... So it almost makes it sound like the religion isn't necessarily against us.
Screams of terror.
So upon arrival in this zone, the
Such
devil
sweet
receives 10x
music to
essence
my
and max
ears.
essence. Is it for all of them? I guess it doesn't really matter which way we go. So Sacrificial
That putrid
stone.
smell, that deathly silence. I feel right at home.
Is this where we were sacrificing abilities? As your disciples approach, a pile of rocks seems to come alive. A set of glyphs written in blood from a symbol that your servants recognize easily, that of a sacrificial altar. This is a sacrificial altar. You can sacrifice one of your disciples' skills in exchange for the right to unlock one of their 2 locked skill slots. You will then discover a skill with the same rarity as the one sacrificed by your disciple, but choose well because you can never again find a duplicate of a skill that has been sacrificed. Oh, so like you will never...
When I give, I get.
Huh, okay. I would like more slots on her, but I don't know what I would want to lose. Deadly gash, stabbing. You know what? We can just use her as a full-on DPS, so maybe we get rid of Twist of Fate. So we open up those.
Take everything you can.
Mirror Blade, Bleeding. Can I look at what I have right now? Am I allowed to? Why am I not allowed to look at what I already have? That's kind of stupid. Okay. I think we just want full-on DPS, maybe? Wicked Cast, Mirror Blade. We'll do Mirror Blade. Oh yeah, because I already have a Mirror Blade. Cool. Okay. I chose correctly. Okay, so going to the Grim Reaper here, which means actually we'll get that one thing back.
Hillocks fields as far as the
Oh,
eye.
there we go. We got the diabolical essence. So Grim Reaper here. Oh, maybe we should have done that secondary, or the side effect first. Okay, Grim Reaper.
With
So
that,
we got that
the
back.
human
We got his protective skill back, which is real nice.
conductor of souls.
Cannot really. Oh, everything is more
Those
expensive, I
innocent
think.
Souls I harvested will finally be of use.
Do I want to do another skill enhancement? I don't know. What would I even? Maybe just the. You know what? Maybe this one, with the one where he's healing himself and making himself more powerful. Because I don't feel like we need that now, but maybe in the future we will. So I don't know. Probably a fair thing. We have an extra combat. Let's get a skill. Let's get a skill, especially since we can't. We probably should have gone there first. Maybe it would have made sense to get the souls then. But
Called me 3 times.
I get it. You get it because the bloody mirror thing. Okay. Oh, she's taking extra damage because of the freaking this thing. Double damage suffered by the holder. That's why that's happening. Okay. So. What is this? Only the holder of the status can be targeted. Oh, so we have to hit this guy. Okay, so let me. Oh, I have to choose that person. Oh, that's. You know what? I think we actually save. We don't worry about the bloody mirror right now. I think we're going to. First of all, this thing. I'm going to do the provocation. Choose a target. Yourself. Wait. Can be targeted by adversaries. Why am I still taking damage then? Oh, is it? Oh. That's like a wide range thing. Okay. Well, that's not good.
What game are we playing?
Okay. Well, we'll do 15 to 22 damage there. And then I guess 12 to... That's not good. She's gonna, take a lot of damage there. Okay, whatever. I guess we do what we can, right? And then bleeding. So the bleeding should hopefully kill. She's gonna take an absurd amount of damage. 7, 14, but she's not gonna die yet, though. She's vulnerable, though. Oh, depression? Made my headless horseman depressed? At the beginning and end of the turn, suffer 5 to 8 SP, remove as many max SP. So I just got an achievement, Ardent Fury, go from 1 to 5 bitterness in 1 turn. Oh yeah, now he can actually use his ability. The steal the 9 to 14 HP.
What game are we playing?
Let's go ahead and do that. That guy's dead. His bitterness is so freaking high. So now, let's go ahead and... Or do we even do the Cursed Mirror right now? It's probably not worth it. I think I'd rather do steal 9 to 14. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, it's both. Oh, I just realized it's freaking both. Does the bitterness... Does it use up the bitterness? Oh, it does cost 5 bitterness, so we can't just keep casting it. Still... and we'll just do that. And we'll do 2 times 2 to 3. I'll just do that. Oh, it's vulnerable for next turn. Vulnerable for next turn. Oh, and on guard locked. We locked some of our spells there. Okay, we're gonna use rallying. Just target everyone. So everyone's skills are good. We'll go ahead and just do that cheap thing there. And we got more bitterness there. 9 to 14. We'll do the 12 to 17 and the bleeding. So there's more instances of the bleeding, right? It's probably the play. Definitely doing that thing there. It's a lot for just 1 mana.
Let me return the kindness.
And 15 to 22. Easy peasy. Get out of here.
Now you see what happens to those who resist.
Yeah, the animations in this game are so good.
Simple mortal trinkets.
Bloodlust.
You'd better find a use for them.
Steal the SP. Apply 1 dodge. Evade the first loss of HP. Can it be used on anyone? Oh, 1 disciple. It can. You know what? We'll get that. We'll get that. That's a good thing to have if we need. So now we can either oh, just clicked out of the game. We can either go to a combat, a event, or a Styx fountain. Just keep going combats, honestly. I'm liking the combat of this game. I'm liking the combat.
What a pretentious structure.
Oh.
Humans are always trying to raise themselves.
I know he wasn't talking about the water, but like, because I got stuck on the water right when that happened. Also, I realized, yeah, you can't really see the map, but I feel like I'm covering the least important part of the thing. So, okay, extra activity, max health points and physical damage up. Oh, that's a lot of physical damage, so we'll do that. It's gonna use occultism. Who is the highest occultism? Maybe that's what we should actually look at here. Yeah, let's do that. Great thinker. Probably should be paying attention to that. Your disciples enter a village where a huge pyre has been built, and the setter is a woman tied to a stake, struggling to free herself. No one is watching. If she is a witch, you should probably save her. She'll be more of use to us than alive than dead. Headless Horseman offers to check if she's really a witch or merely a falsely accused innocent soul. 60%. Let's do it. Come on, come on. Hey, there we go. I could have cheated, but the accused woman doesn't have magical aura at all, and even less than whatever one. She's certainly innocent of witchcraft. I want the heads I collect to wear a grimace of terror. That's really magic, and I always thought magic was rather interesting. Oh, I lost 4 or something. Offers to check if she's really a witch. Examine the accused woman, I guess. The accused woman doesn't have magic aura at all, and even less than malevolent. Wait, what? 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 Okay, just... I guess if we're evil, we're gonna just leave her. Just before dawn, the villagers assemble. She begs them to free her, praying to the light for mercy on her innocent soul. She's definitely not a witch, but her pleas fall on deaf ears. The fire soon consumes her. Village watch her burn. You can already feel their souls wilting inside them, which makes you stronger.
Souls rotting.
I mean, I gotta play the evil play, right? I mean, I gotta do the evil thing, I feel. Give me more souls. Or, not souls, skills. I wanna level up these skills.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Okay, what is this? He's got the provocation. We have to hit this guy. So you know what? I'm going to just immediately curse target, or curse mirror, or whatever. Then we're going to 15 to 22, double that. And mirror blade. There we go. Already killed that. And oh, that's literally everything. So we do a lot of the spirit damage, but Doesn't really matter because everything gets regenerated. If we were to take the vulnerable damage, our person wouldn't die. It would just take diabolical essence from us. That's that, you know, max HP or whatever. So we will now... okay, yeah, that's probably good. Steal all that. We'll do 12 to 17. We might actually just kill here. It's got 1. Okay, we'll actually do 3 to 8. There we go. Easy peasy.
From now on, you belong to me.
Yeah, that bitterness thing is really nice that we can actually use that ability
Choose
now.
quickly. Evil will not spread
Oh,
by
let's
itself.
get more of the devouring charge. Let's get more of that because we're actually able to play it, so that seems to be the play. A murder of crows takes flight at your approach, revealing a number of sacred runes on the ground. Your disciples aren't welcome in the region.
No one stands against the Prince
Upon
of
arrival in this zone, the devil loses 10 maximum essence. So we're actually not going through that area. If we were, we could theoretically cheat to create portals to go like across different things, and I guess I'll kind of show you. There's a threat here. So if we actually were coming from that way, say we were here, we could just create a portal to go, you know, the different way. Which is kind of an interesting trade-off that you'll have to, you know, think. 2 skills. I just want all the skills I can to upgrade these skills. That seems like a pretty cool way to do this. So just this thing here. I'm just going to steal a bunch of SP each time the holder is healed. Okay, well, you know what? Immediately mirror. And then we're going to do a bunch of bleeding. There goes 6 bleeding. Yeah, this mirror thing is so cool. I mean, look at that. It's already... She might die, actually, depending on how the bleeding works. No, okay, I guess bleeding can't... I don't know how bleeding necessarily works. After using a skill, the holder suffers 5 to 8 HP per damage application. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, now you're dead. Oh, never mind. You got the shield. I forgot about that. We have to go big. Gotta go big or go home here. 8 to 13. There we go. Gotta do another big attack. 3 to 8. Okay. Oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, man. 2 times 4 to 6. We gotta hope this gets 7 or 8. It didn't. Okay. Well, I think that I'm pretty sure that the bleeding will kill as soon as she does her buff. I don't know. Oh, what? She fully... Oh, she... Oh. Oh.
I'm parched.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll do that. Oh, she's got the shield. She's got the freaking shield. I keep forgetting. Okay, more bleeding. Okay, I keep forgetting this. So she's just healing her spirit now. She's gonna be healing her spirit more. So we'll just do an absurd amount of damage. And... Okay, there we go. We'll do that. Nope, that just barely. I guess it did more bleeding. We can't even do our devouring charge. Yeah, she's just... That's so much shield. I guess we can attempt a bleeding heart. Nope, okay. Okay, now we're good here. Now we're good. Get out of here. You held off longer than I was expecting. Oh! Oh, there's 2 waves. I didn't... Oh. Oh, okay. Well, let's mirror on the Overseer. Let's do a ton of damage. So those guys protect themselves, so probably want to do that. Multiple of these. There we go. Nice. That was all of our points. I don't know. What are you doing? You're doing a buff of some sort? Oh, and guard lock. Okay, lock in a bunch of our things. That's fine. We're gonna do 6 damage. 12 to 17. I can do that devouring charge. I can't do those though. Steal some HP, do some damage.
It seems I got carried away.
And oh, apply, you know, okay. Oh, that costs 2 actually.
I'm parched.
Well, I guess we'll just do that to replenish his skills. We got nothing better to do. Okay, now we have it. We finally have it. So, yeah, do that. That's gonna get vulnerable. And then we will, do boop.
So easy, it's almost boring.
So easy, it's almost boring. Damn right. Oh, okay. Both of these would be good. Both of these would level up. So I'm gonna Devouring Charge though. So we're freaking leveling up that. So now we're 14 to 19. Nice, like that. Would be good if we were also doing something, but oh yeah, now we get one of these. Remove protection, +2 damage to disciples. Steal a maneuver, which is a certain type of buff or whatever. Inflict 2 times 10 to 16 or 10 to 16 depending on where the adversary is the weakest. Or inflict 4 to 8 or 4 to 8 depending on, I think the stealing the maneuver, I guess, is probably
simple
the better thing.
Better find a use for them.
Burn. +3 spiritual damage, AP bonus. Oh, that's good for like boss fights. But we're not really going spiritual, so I'm gonna just take a bleeding heart. Oh yeah, because that was our second bleeding heart, so sweet. Because yeah, I think I just want to go full damage here. I'm interested in trying out the spiritual damage builds, but this time I kind of want to just do my base thing. So we got an elite combat here. Let's go. Let's do this elite stuff. Okay, each time a disciple uses a skill, it's locked for 2 turns. Each time a disciple recharges, 1 damage to all enemies. Dang, okay. So 7 and 10 here, that's totally okay. I'm preparing to apply a bonus and prepare a powerful attack for the next turn. Okay, so I think we want to immediately place the Cursed Mirror on the Bounty Hunter, which did just give everyone damage, now that I think about it, but whatever. We're going to focus this diva here. Probably. Oh, there we go. We're killing the diva. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely killing the diva. You can hurt the Headless Horseman. Don't really care. Oh, okay. Buffed up that. Wait, why didn't the bleed happen? After using a skill, the holder suffers 5 to 8 damage. Did you not just use a skill? I'm onto you, game. Onto you. Okay, well, I guess we'll do that. Just so it hits the bounty hunter. And we will do that. Just want to keep hitting that bounty hunter. Whoa, wait a minute. Why was I taking damage there? Oh, thorns. Oh, each time another combatant inflicts damage on the holder. Oh, I see. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do On Guard. Protect this guy. So then, 15 damage here. We can go ahead and use our, oh no, we don't have any mana, that's it, okay. Oh, okay.
I don't want to go back underground.
Deadly Gash, so all of her stuff. You know what, okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and rally everyone. Which, yeah, does give them damage, but they're, I don't know, preparing to inflict a penalty, preparing to apply a bonus. So here we can now just spend all of our mana here. That way it hits the bounty hunter as well. And that's all we can do. So we all have Fracture here. Increases the HP suffered by 1. Got a Shell. Okay, so we don't. Yeah, this is gonna hurt us here. Apparently. Okay, oh, this is actually. Let's 4 to 6. We just got to. Yeah, we'll do that. Vulnerable.
I'm listening, master.
Which I guess it depends on how lucky we get. 8 to 13. Let's just do that. And this is the big one here. We got to make sure 4 to 8. Oh, 4 to 8. That's easy. And then we do another stab. Easy.
It's almost boring.
Exactly. It's so easy. It's almost boring. Okay, increase any acquisition of souls by 20%. Each time you earn a terror effect, you also receive 20 souls. After each combat, the holder's max HP and SP permanently increased by 2. Okay, we'll take that. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. So we'll go here. How much we got like, oh my gosh. It's like a whole freaking thing. Dang, this is a whole chapter thing here. This is interesting. Is there a specific part? I guess this is a book chapter. You know what? Maybe this might be a good stopping point here, because yeah, this is the start of chapter 2 apparently. So we're about to go into Kane City here. So you know, I think this is actually a good stopping point. Apparently these runs are definitely on the longer side. You know, it says it's a roguelite, but it definitely feels like there's, you know, some story elements and stuff like that. But overall, this game is really, really promising, honestly. I really am excited to play more and kind of see how this game evolves, how the progression works, unlocking the new characters and stuff like that. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, this, the Devil's Lair. I guess, can we save here? What happens if we go to the Devil's Lair? You sure want to return to the Devil's Lair? Any unsaved progress? How do we save here? Is there a way to save? That's the question here. Close the game. Any unsaved progress? Okay, you know what? Let's go see what's up with the I don't know when it's saving. So we'll maybe just go check out this book chapter thing here.
My disciples enter Capillion and find the puppeteer's shop. He knows how to make a mortal out of an imitation human. Give him a soul. To do this, he gives us a wooden puppet with a hollowed cavity. If my disciples remove a fragment from Caleb and place it in the cavity with a fragment removed from another human being, they will then be able to send the person's soul into Caleb's body, making him mortal. As for the perfect soul, the puppeteer suggests that we visit a sanctuary of the Sanctua Lumen, close to Junction. Intrigued, my disciples and I decide to follow his advice.
Ooh, okay, well, that's pretty solid. So our influence is growing. No influence is consumed with the first use of devil power. That's actually okay. There's a bunch of different crazy things. You hold a ward over mortals. You have moved up a notch.
These relics are potent enough to contain
when acquired, the holder gains
power.
3 physical damage, but also 2 times -5 max SP in the form of traits. The holder earns +1 in all their social characteristics. Each time the holder passes a social test, you earn +5 devil essence. Yes, please.
Really? It's for me.
That seems pretty sick. So, okay. Well, I guess, yeah, we'll we'll definitely end here. We're gonna just hope that the game saves. It probably does because the runs are really long. So if you want to see, you know, the continued adventure of this, you know, definitely let me know. You know, I love covering all these new games and stuff like that, and I definitely want to turn the ones that you guys enjoy watching into series. So if you want to see more of this adventure, more of seeing how we unlock more of these creepy characters and stuff like that, how the combat evolves and stuff, definitely let me know in the comments down below. You know, and consider subscribing, ringing that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say, to be notified if another episode of this game comes out, or just all the other awesome content we're covering on the channel. And if you're going to be grinding out some souls and playing as the devil in Rogue Lords, then I wish you guys luck and see you all next time.